Hello everyone, good morning. First of all, good morning everyone. In today's topic, in today's class, I am going to explain important topic for CSE Gate 2023-24. If you want to write the GATE examination, right, 23 or 24, today's class is going to be very important. It will be really useful if you are preparing for the campus placements, right? If you are preparing for GATE or any PSU, any competitive exam, it is going to be really useful to you, right? I mean it. It is really useful, right? So see the topic name. Important topic for CSE Gate 2023-24. What is the topic name is? I am explaining. I am saying the topic name also. Dynamic programming. The topic name is dynamic programming. That too Fibonacci series. Topic is dynamic programming and Fibonacci series. I will explain, right? In this class I will explain dynamic programming, Fibonacci series, right? So let's start this. I am starting, right? Before going to start, as part of the Unacademy procedure, right? So before going to start, let me say some quickly about Unacademy and Unacademy, what it is providing to students, right? Let me say something about Unacademy and what it is providing to students. What exactly Unacademy, right? How will you join in Unacademy? Is there any discount possible when the new batch is starting, right? Next one, how many subscriptions possible, right? So all the things I will explain. It will be useful to you. It will be useful to you, right? It will take quickly few minutes, right? Let's start. So there is an Unacademy majorly combat, which is the guaranteed scholarship test on participation. Lucky participants to win exciting gadget and gift vouchers. Top rankers to win up to 90% of the scholarship. Of the scholarship. Rank 1, right? Rank 1, if you get in the major league combat, you will get the 90% off. If you get the rank 2 to 5, 50% off on Unacademy subscription. On Unacademy plus subscription. Rank 6 to 15, 30% off. Rank 16 to 300, 25% off. Right? Use the referral code ReddySir. Right? Unacademy majorly combat guaranteed scholarship test on participation. Top rankers to win up to 90% scholarship. Lucky participants to win exciting gadget and gift vouchers. So this Unacademy majorly combat will happen June 26th, 11 a.m. June 26th, 11 a.m. Don't miss it. Next one. If you want to join Unacademy iconic subscription, if you want to take Unacademy iconic subscription, today is the last day. You can save up to 39%. If you want to take Unacademy subscription, that is iconic subscription, today is the last day for the offer. 39% you can save, right? If you take 6 months subscription, 1 month free. If you take 9 months subscription, 2 months free. If you take 12 months subscription, 3 months free. If you take 18 months subscription, 4 months free. If you take 24 months subscription, 4 months free. So use the referral code ReddySir. To get 10% off. Next one, any clarity about this particular offer, you can call this number. They will give the proper information to you. Next one, see this one. If you take the, right, what is the difference between iconic and plus keys? Iconic having so many advantages comparing with the plus. So every month if you go for EMI, right, whatever Iconic, whatever plus subscription is there, extra if you pay 555 rupees per month, extra 555 rupees if you pay per month, you will get the Iconic also. You will get the Iconic subscription also. That is the only difference. But you will get many advantages. You will get the many advantages. See this one. 6 months plus is this one. Iconic is this one. Right? Printed notes. Next one, in the Iconic you will get these many advantages. Next one, if you are a student and you are preparing for any competitive examination, if you are a student and you are preparing for any competitive examination, any, maybe PSU, maybe GATE exam, right, maybe GATE exam, maybe MNCs you are preparing, any competitive examination of your life, if you are preparing in your cell phone, right, Unacademy learning app should be there. It is the really need of the hour. Unacademy learning app should be there. It is the really need of the hour. It is a really need of the hour. Please be careful. Unacademy learning app should be there. After downloading Unacademy learning app, right, just type my name, Subbarao Lingamgunta. Just type my name, Subbarao Lingamgunta, just you type, right. So you go to my profile, you will see so many special classes which are free, and a lot of concepts I explain, lot of difficult problems I explain, so many things I done. So just you follow me, right, just with this name you go, right, this profile you go, just you follow me. So many special classes you can see, not only me, my friends classes also you can see, my colleagues classes also you can see. They are very good teachers. My colleagues teacher, right, my classes also you can listen. The advantage with the special class is you can attend live also. Even though it is a free class, you can attend live also, and polls also there in that live class, and you can talk with the teacher also using the option raise a hand. You never miss a class because you will get notification. Next one, after class over you can download. Next one, you can watch the class anywhere, anytime, because it is a live also, recording also. So please utilize this, please utilize that option. Next one, there is a daily scholarship test also there. In that, if you get the rank 1, you will get 50% scholarship. Top 1 percentile, 30% scholarship. Top 10 percentile, 15% scholarship. Bottom 90 percentile, 10% discount. Utilize this option. Next one, if you are preparing for any competitive examination, you want practice questions freely, right, you can utilize this. You can utilize this with Unacademy PYQs. Take 10-year subject-wide tests, take your, right, test your level of preparation, get an all India rank, enroll now. This is the phone number for more details. Next one, in Unacademy learning app there is an option like community. Click on community, go to the discover, right, there you type my name, right. As soon as you type my name, right, you can follow me. That option will come, follow me. So just follow me. Then you will get the notes also every day, DPPs also you will get, and important questions also you will get, right, exam tips also, tricks also, preparation talk, motivational messages, many advantages are there. Please follow me on the community, Unacademy community, you can follow me. Next one, so there is a one batch starting, all-star batch. June 22, right, June 22 starting. Use the referral code ReddySir and join. ReddySir and join. In this batch I am teaching algorithm, data structure, compiler design, TOC, algo, data structure, compiler design, TOC, computer network, discrete mathematics. Algo, DS, CD, TOC, right, computer network and discrete mathematics. So right, I am teaching and programming is a part of the data structure, fine. So totally 7 subjects I am teaching, approximately these 7 subjects will give 70 marks, approximately these 7 subjects will give 70 marks, utilize that. Next one. So if you want to join Unacademy, if you have some financial problem, you can go for EMI also, 0% EMI, means you no need to pay any interest, 0% EMI. So loan will be approved, right, in 2 hours only, minimal paperwork, flexible tensures. And one more thing is, if you have any doubt about this, you can call this number, they will give the more details. Right. Next one, these are our previous ranker, first ranker, third ranker, fourth ranker, 8th ranker. Top 10 we got 4 ranks, right? Very soon, right, in the next year, top 10 we will get more ranks, right? Top 10 this year we got 4 ranks. Top 10 next year, if my guess is correct, many ranks we will get, maybe top 10 out of 10 we may get 10 also. But trust me, many people went to IIT. Many people went, out of 100, minimum 50 people went to IIT. It's a great opportunity to you, join in Unacademy and crack the GATE examination and PSUs. Next one. So if you join Plus, you will get these advantages. If you go for Iconic, you will get these many advantages. Next one, if you take the Plus subscription, right, in the EMI, 24 months you have to pay per month this much, 18 months per month this much, 12 months per month this much, 9 months per month this much, 6 months per month this much. Use the referral code ReddySir. If you go for Iconic, right, 24 months you have to pay this much per month. Right, let's start the today's important topic. As I mentioned, dynamic programming. Fibonacci series. Dynamic programming, Fibonacci series. How it is, I will explain. Dynamic programming, Fibonacci series. Right, let me start this. First of all, if I want to explain, you should know what is the Fibonacci series, how it look like. Let me check. Let me write this one, n Fibonacci of n, n Fibonacci of n. N Fibonacci of n. So n value 0, n value 1, n value 2, n value 3, n value 4, n value 5, n value 6, n value 7, n value 8, n value 9, n value 10 also. Let me adjust it. N value 10. So I'm writing Fibonacci series. If anyone don't know, please take care. Right? N0, N1, N2, N3 and so on, N10. But what is the Fibonacci of n? N is 0, Fibonacci of 0 is 0. N is 1, Fibonacci of 1 is 1. Nothing special. N0, Fibonacci of 0 is 0. Fibonacci of 1 is 1. Right? Please be careful. Until now, I hope everyone is fine. Let me know if anyone having any doubt. Right? N value 0, Fibonacci of 0 is 0. N value 1, Fibonacci of 1 is 1. Right? Until now, absolutely fine. Let's check. Are you there with me? Do you have any problem? Let me know. Right. Let's go to the 2. N value 2, Fibonacci of 2 is equal to, let me change the color also. Fibonacci of 2 is equal to Fibonacci of previous two numbers. Fibonacci of 2 is equal to sum of Fibonacci of previous two numbers. 0 plus 1 is 1. Fibonacci of 3 is equal to sum of previous two Fibonacci. Fibonacci of 4 is equal to sum of previous two Fibonacci. Right? N and Fibonacci of n. N0 Fibonacci of 0 is 0. N1 Fibonacci of 1 is 1. N2 Fibonacci of 2 is 2. N3 Fibonacci of 3 is, right? Remember Fibonacci of any person, sum of previous two Fibonacci. Right? Remember Fibonacci of any person, sum of Fibonacci of previous two people. To get the more clarity, let me ask you one thing. What about Fibonacci of 100? Fibonacci of 100 is equal to Fibonacci of 99 plus Fibonacci of 98. Fibonacci of 100 is equal to Fibonacci of 99, Fibonacci of 98. Fibonacci of 100 is equal to Fibonacci of 99 plus Fibonacci of 98. Right? Be careful. Fibonacci of 100 is equal to Fibonacci of 99, Fibonacci of 98. Right, perfect. So if you are okay with this, can you see this also? What about Fibonacci of n? Fibonacci of n is equal to sum of previous two number. Fibonacci of n minus 1, Fibonacci of n minus 2. If you want, you can swap also, no problem. If you want, you can swap also, like this also okay. Fibonacci of n minus 2, Fibonacci of n minus 1. This is also okay. This is also okay. Right? I hope you are fine. I am thinking you got the clarity what is going on. Fibonacci of n is equal to Fibonacci of n minus 1 plus Fibonacci of n minus 2. Or you can write reverse also. Right? Absolutely fine. Now those people who are thinking that you are absolutely fine, let me say one small joke people used to say. Right? Let's see this one. Fibonacci soup is equal to like tomato soup, like sweet corn soup, right? So like that Fibonacci soup also. Fibonacci soup is equal to, what is the answer? Right? Yesterday's soup, day before yesterday's soup. In your house, yesterday and day before yesterday, one soup is made. Yesterday one soup is made, day before yesterday one more soup is made. Right? One more soup. If you mix them, little bit left out, you mix them, that is called as Fibonacci soup. Fibonacci soup is equal to yesterday's soup plus day before yesterday's soup. Just mix them, that is called Fibonacci soup. Right? In one of the book I seen this statement. I felt good, I thought you will also feel good, so that is the reason I written. Right? Let's check until now if anyone is having doubt. Dynamic programming Fibonacci series I am explaining. Yes. Right? So Fibonacci of 6 is equal to Fibonacci of 5, Fibonacci of 4, Fibonacci of 5 is 5, Fibonacci of 4 is 3, so 3 plus 5 is 8. Fibonacci of 10 is equal to, right, sum of previous two terms, Fibonacci of 9 plus Fibonacci of 8, right, which will goes to 55. So like that. Till now everyone is all right. Now because of you are really comfortable, let me write the because of you are really comfortable, let me write the program, one small program. Let me write one small program. I am writing recursive program for Fibonacci. Recursive program for Fibonacci. See once, Fibonacci of n is equal to recursive program. Means what is the answer? Termination I should write first. If n is equal to 0 or n is equal to 1. N is equal to 0 or n is equal to 1, then return n. N is equal to 0 or n is equal to 1, return n. Else, what you have to do is, see this one. A is equal to Fibonacci of n minus 1. B is equal to Fibonacci of n minus 2. C is equal to A plus B. Return C. Return C. End of the sales part. End of the total program. End of the total program also. Right? Please take care. This is the Fibonacci program. If n is equal to 0 or 1, return n, else, right, A is equal to Fibonacci of n minus 1, B is equal to Fibonacci of n minus 2, C is equal to A plus B, return C. Return C. Right, this is the recursive program. You can write equivalent non-recursive program also, because for every recursion, non-recursion is possible. For every recursion, non-recursion is possible. Some are easy, some are difficult, but possible. So you may say that, sir, in some recursive programs, right, in every recursive program, push and pop is going on. In some recursive program, really push and pop required. So if you write the non-recursive program, how will you do? What is the answer? Nothing. If you write the recursive program, system will do push and pop. If you write the non-recursive program, user will do push and pop. Correct time, system will do push and pop. If you write recursive program, if you write non-recursive program, correct time, user should do push and pop. For every recursion, non-recursion possible. Recursion use a stack. Non-recursion may use stack, may not use. If really required, non-recursion will use the stack. Right? In the recursion, everyone will use stack. In the non-recursion, right, if required it will use, if not required it don't use. Non-recursion stack not compulsory, but recursion stack compulsory. Whether it is really needed inside, really not needed, recursion will take stack. But non-recursion really needed, it will take, otherwise it don't take. Right? Fine. So that one, I think if you see my total data structure course, algorithm course, right, you will get the full clarity about this. Algorithm course, data structure course, if you see my complete algorithm and data structure course, if you see, you will get more clarity. You will get more clarity, right? Please be careful. Right, I'm thinking you are really comfortable with this. Non-recursive program also I can write. Non-recursive program also I can write. But remember, I am not writing non-recursive program because it is a dynamic programming, which is a recursion. Dynamic programming, Fibonacci I am explaining. So I explained what the Fibonacci series look like. Right? I written the recursive program because dynamic programming is recursion only. Dynamic programming is recursion only, right? Please be careful, right? Next one. Some people are asking, sir, how to find out recursive program time complexity? Nothing. If you want to find out recursive program time complexity, the procedure is, right? Let me write here itself. I am writing here. Just I am writing one small line. Listen this. If you want to find time complexity of any recursive program, if you want to find time complexity of any recursive program, then write time complexity, recurrence relation and solve it. That is the procedure. If you want to find time complexity of any recursive program, then write recurrence relation for a time complexity. Then write time complexity, recurrence relation and solve it. Right? So some people are asking, sir, how? Right? How? Again I am saying to you, in one problem you may not get clarity. Right? So, right, I will explain here. Right? But after explanation also, if you get well and good. If you don't get, in one problem you may not get a clarity. You have to listen many applications. Right? So dynamic programming, one application I am explaining. If you try to get everything here, if anything is missed out, remaining applications also, if you see, you will get the clarity. One application I am explaining, right? You will get almost everything. If you have one or two doubts, right? Study few more applications, you will get more clarity. So, but this is the procedure. If you want to find time complexity of any recursive program, then write time complexity reconciliation and solve it. Right? So, these are the things. Right? To this program, I will try to write. To this program, time complexity reconciliation I am writing. Everyone listen. Fibonacci of n time complexity Tn. Fibonacci of n time complexity Tn. Right? Fibonacci of n time complexity Tn. If the Fibonacci of n time complexity Tn, Fibonacci of n minus 1 time complexity Tn minus 1. Fibonacci of n minus 2 time complexity n minus 2. If f of n is Tn, f of n minus 1 is Tn minus 1. So, I think what is the name? Fibonacci. I think this is f, that is also f. Otherwise, this is fib, that is also fib. Right? Remember, it is a recursive program. Fibonacci. Otherwise, you may be misunderstood. Sir, that name, this name different. So, that is the reason I changed it. Right, fine. So, Fibonacci of n time complexity Tn, then Fibonacci of n minus 1 is Tn minus 1. Fibonacci of n minus 2, Tn minus 2. And one more. Recursion is recursion, that's okay. But in the remaining part, if you observe, no loop is there. In the remaining part, if you observe, no loop is there, which will take constant time. Time complexity means loops only. No loop is there, constant time. So, finally, reconciliation for a time complexity. Let me write now. Reconciliation time complexity. Finally, this is the answer. What is the answer? Tn is equal to finally Tn is equal to Tn minus 1, Tn minus 2 plus C. Finally, Tn is equal to Tn minus 1. Let me check. Finally, I am writing once again here. Because of lack of space, I am adjusting. Tn is equal to Tn minus 1 plus Tn minus 2 plus C. If n is greater than 1. Right? Otherwise, answer is what? Otherwise, let me write that also. Tn is equal to constant. See this one? I think here no loop, nothing. This area, time complexity constant. Because no loop, no function call, nothing is there. Right? So, Tn is equal to constant. If n is right less than or equal to 1. Careful. It is the time complexity recurrence relation. The time complexity recurrence relation. Some people are asking, sir, time complexity recurrence relation you written, but how to solve it? Right? How to solve it? Using recursive tree method you can solve. Let me write now. So, let me solve it. Tn is equal to Tn minus 1, Tn minus 2, right, plus C. So, you can go for recursive tree method. If you go for recursive tree method, what is the answer? Let me write now. Everyone listen, let me write. First Tn, first n is there, right? N internally call, right? T of n. If you want, you can write T of n is equal to Fibonacci of n. So, n is there. This will become left n minus 1, right n minus 2, right? So, n is there, left n minus 1, right n minus 2, but one thing, right, first level cost is constant. T of n is equal to Tn minus 1 plus Tn minus 2 plus C, right? That means, right, if at all Fibonacci of n, if I want to find out, Fibonacci of n minus 1 left I have to find out, Fibonacci of n minus 2 right I have to find out, afterwards adding these two, so that you will get the final answer, which will take constant time. So, remember that C is this is the C. After finding left one and right one, remaining work is C, C time. That is the C. In the similar way, here also, n minus 1 internally call. What is the answer? N minus 2 this side, n minus 3 this side, which will take constant time. This also two parts, n minus 3, n minus 4. This is also constant, totally 2C. If you observe clearly, next one become 2 square C, next one become 2 cube C, and so on, right? Now, this also keep on going, but remember everyone, always left hand side you are subtracting 1. So, n level tree will come on the left side. Always right side you are subtracting 2. right, n by 2 levels will come. So in this right in this area, right hand side only n by 2. So comparing the left one, right one, left is more height. So let's go for more height. So it will become 2 power nc, because left is n levels. Left n, right n by 2, left n, right n by 2. So I will write once again. Until here. I want to say left is more height, right is less height. So if you want, you can verify. If you want, you can verify in this diagram. If you want, you can verify in this diagram. See this one. This is the diagram. It is stopped here. Right one is stopped here. Left one still going. Left one still going. So remaining people, middle people is middle. Middle people is middle. Middle people is middle. Right, but even though left more, right less, even though right little bit less, let us assume that right also available. Actually right less, let us assume that it is also available. The thing which is not available, I am assuming available. Right, means I am taking more. Let me check this one. In this area, right, here only people are there, but right, this area people not there. So this area I am taking extra. Let's see this one. This black color, whatever I am taken, this area no one there. Even though not there, assume they are available. Then you will get this kind of nice series: C, 2C, 2 square C, 2 cube C, 2 power n. So if you see the total, T of n is less than or equal to, it is not equal. What is the reason? I taken something extra. So by taking extra, you got this kind of series: 2 power 0 C, 2 power 1 C, 2 square C, and so on, 2 power nc. So some people are asking, sir, how can you say right is more? How can you say, sir? By adding all, you will get the more than Tn. Actual answer is Tn. Means if you solve the right person, actually whatever you will get is the Tn. But what I done is to solve the right one, right? To make the nice series, I added few more extra. See, this black area is extra. I added something extra. That is the reason you got the series until 2 power nc. That is the reason little extra came. So this will become, right? C is common: 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 square, 2 cube, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, and so on, 2 power n. So this will goes to C into, right, GP series, sum of n terms in the GP, A into, what is the A? Sum of n terms in the GP, what is the A? 1 into R power 2 power, how many terms? I think n plus 1 terms, minus 1 by R minus 1, 2 minus 1. Right, A power, right, so let me read, R power n minus 1 by R minus 1, R is 2. N is, how many terms are there? N plus 1, minus 1 by R minus 1. So if you see this one, less than or equal to some C into, right, if you forget about the constants and all, 2 power n, and one more, less than or equal to means big O. Answer is 2 power n. Time complexity of this program 2 power n. Time complexity of this program 2 power n. Please verify if anyone having doubt. If anyone having doubt. Dynamic programming Fibonacci series. I explained what is Fibonacci. I explained how to write the recursive program for Fibonacci. I written how to find out time complexity of a recursive program. Right? If you want to find time complexity of any recursive program, then write time complexity recurrence relation and solve it. I written the time complexity recurrence relation, then I solved it. I am solving. How I am solving? Using tree method. How I am solving? Using tree method. Using tree method we are solving. So some people are asking, sir, what is the tree method and all? To solve the recurrence relation we have three methods. One is a tree method, one more is substitution method, one is a master theorem. Three methods are there. To solve recurrence relation we have three methods: tree method, substitution method, and one more master theorem. Right? In the recurrence relation, more than one recursive call. more than one recursive call, people will go for tree method. This is called tree method. So in the normal classes, if you take the plus subscription or if you take the iconic subscription, in the normal classes I used to take for this one, right, 15 problems approximately. Tree method itself I will take 15 problems. So I think if possible you can take the plus subscription if possible. If you are getting everything not needed, right, if you want to get 15 problems, if you want to get full clarity every dot, my advice is going to be you can go for plus or iconic subscription. So this one, if you solve tree method like this, you will get, right, first level cost. When you say time complexity of a recursive program, recursion means many times calling. So time complexity of a recursive program is nothing but, I am repeating once again, time complexity of a recursive program is nothing but, recursion means many time complexity of a recursive program means every calling how much time. First time calling c time, second time calling 2c, third time 2 square c, fourth time 2 cube c, and so on. If you see the total, it is the first level cost, second level cost, third level cost, and so on, n level. Some people are asking, sir, left is n level, right is n by 2, but you are taken more, sir. You are not taken, right, left side. I know very well, left is more height, right is less height. Even though right is less, I assumed that right also more is there. Because of that reason, I got one nice series. I solved it. I got answer 2 power n. Remember, this 2 power n is not a actual time complexity. This 2 power n is little extra. Extra means big O, name itself saying big. You are taken more, big O, big itself saying more. So time complexity of this program, big O of 2 power n, not 2 power n, big O of 2 power n means more. Time complexity of this program is not exactly 2 power n, big O of 2 power n, big O means more, right? And one more. When you are doing this series, right, if you observe clearly, n times you expanded, n time in this tree, how many levels are there? N levels are there. That is called stack space. Let me write, if you want, I will write that note also. Let me write note also. If you want to find stack space of recursive program, if you want to find stack space of recursive program, then find number of levels in the tree, then find number of levels in recursive tree. If you want to find stack space of recursive program, then find number of levels in the recursive tree. So how many levels are there in the recursive tree? N levels. Let's take the maximum only, n levels. So Fibonacci of n, stack space is equal to n. So some people are asking, sir, stack space is actually n, why you written big O of n? Stack space is actual n, why you written big O? Big O means not only more, equal also. Big O means, right, this n is more also or equal also. Yeah, it is a equal, of course. Right, in the tree how many levels are there, that much, right? If you want, actually when you want to say this much, it is a equal, you can use theta also. If you want to say equal, theta. If you want to say more or equal, big O. If you want to say less or equal, omega. Less or equal, omega. More or equal, big O, right? If at all equal, theta. So Fibonacci of n, stack space is theta of n, right? You can write big O of n also, right? Theta, actual answer is theta. So careful, but here you cannot write theta because it is a upper bound, it is a more upper bound. I'm thinking that you are really comfortable. Until now, if you have any doubt, let me know. Until now, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. I will help you. Sir, this is my doubt. You can go back one time, you can check. From here I started Fibonacci series. Anyone having any doubt, let me know. Any doubt? Check one time if you have doubt. Fibonacci series I written. Next one, program I written. Next one, after writing program, how to find out time complexity I written. The next one, how to solve recurrence relation I written. If you want to find stack space of recursive program, then find number of levels in recursive tree. So above tree is a recursive tree. In that, how many levels are there? N levels are there. So Fibonacci of n, stack space is theta of n. Theta of n means exactly n, not more, not less. Right? But here it is not 2 power n. Time complexity not based on number of levels. Time complexity based on total. But when you say time complexity based on total, left is n level, right is only n by 2. So, right, you cannot get exactly 2 power n. But when you say stack space, not left height, not right height, right, maximum levels how many? If you want to find stack space of recursive program, then find number of levels in recursive tree. N levels are there. So stack space is theta of n. When exactly n, theta. When by adding something 2 power n, by adding something, so means upper bound. By deleting something, that is called lower bound, that is omega. If you delete something, that is called, right, omega. If you add something, that is called big O. If you don't add, if you don't delete, that is called theta. Okay, till now you are really comfortable. Let me go to right, small story which is pending. Right? What is that? I will try. Can you help me now? I want to find out Fibonacci of 6. Careful. I want to find out Fibonacci of 6. If you want to find out Fibonacci of 6, what is required? Fibonacci of first 5 required. Afterwards, Fibonacci of 4 required. Fibonacci of 6 if you want to find out. Fibonacci of 5 required. Fibonacci of 4 required. Right? 6 required, 5 and 4. And 5 required, 3 and 2. Next one, 4 required, 3 and 2. 5 required, so I think you written wrong. Right? 5 required, 4 and 3. And 4 required, 3 and 2. Like that, can you expand the tree? Expand the tree. I started, can you expand the tree? Until termination condition will come. Expand until termination condition come. Can you expand once? I am just giving 1 or 2 minutes to you. Can you expand? Yeah, yeah, sorry for inconvenience. Right, let's start this. I hope you expanded the tree. I hope you expanded the tree. Let me expand further. F4, F3, F2, F3, F2, F1, F3, F2, F1, F2, F1, F0. Next one, F3, F2, F1, F2, F1, F0, F2, F1, F0, F2, F1, F0. Next one, F2, F1, F0. Check, am I expanded properly or not? I hope you done it. I hope you done it. Just I helped you. See, F6 is F5, F4. F5 is F4, F3. Some people are asking, sir, what is the need of this? Needed. There is a need. That is the reason. So until now, almost you are comfortable. Until here, almost you are comfortable. I hope so. Right, see the remaining part. F6, F5, F4, F5, F4, F3, F4, F3, F2, F3, F2, F1, F2, F1, F0, F2, F1, F0, like that all are there. Right, please check if anything wrong, any small mismatch also let me know. Now next one, as you know, can you help me now? F6 calling 5, 5 calling 4, 4 calling 3, 3 calling 2, 2 calling 1, 2 calling 1. Right? See this one, see correctly. If you observe clearly, how many level? Every time 1, 1 decreasing. So I think n level tree. This is n level. You know very well. Left side n level will come. Right? What is the right side? I think 2, 2 difference. 2, 4, 2, 0, approximately. Minus 1 plus 1, forget about. Approximately n by 2 level. So small constant, don't think that much. Right? So functions only think about. That is called asymptotic notation. That is called asymptotically. Plus or minus 1, don't worry. Plus or minus 2, don't worry. Constant, don't worry. So left n levels, right n by 2 levels. This tree contains left n levels, right n by 2 levels. Right. I think if you observe clearly, right? So this is the thing. And one more. Same tree I drawn previously also. See, this is also almost similar. N becomes left n minus 1, n minus 2. N minus 1 becomes left n minus 2, n minus 3. Same thing I done. So left n levels, right n by 2 same. And one more, Fibonacci of n, Fibonacci of, see this one, Fibonacci of 6. Some people are asking, sir, why time complexity became 2 power n? What is the reason? You can see here also. Both are same. Above 1, this one same. Above 1, this one same. See this one, Fibonacci of 6. So remember one function call. See this one, one function call. Can you say what is the name of this function call? Tn. Name of this function called Fibonacci of n, time complexity Tn. Remember, one function call will take, if you neglect the recursion, one function call will take constant time. If you neglect recursion, right, recursion will take recursion time. They will internally calling it's okay. One function call will take constant if you neglect recursion. What is the meaning? The meaning of this line is, see this one. The meaning of this line is, this function cost is constant if you neglect these two people. Means after completion of these two people, if you want to calculate Fibonacci of 6 constant, what is the reason? After completion of these two, if you want to get this one, you have to add, that's it. In the similar way, the time complexity of this one is constant. After, if you neglect these two, the time complexity of this one is constant if you neglect these two. So total is 2c. Right, next one. In the similar way, every function cost is constant if you neglect their children. What is the answer? It will become 2 square c. Right, it will become 2 power n by 2 c. because this is until n by 2. But see this one, I think so many gaps are there. See, so many gaps. If I add all of them, you don't get series. That is the reason add extra. That is the reason I added extra. See this one. Here so many gaps. This place I added extra. Otherwise series will not come. This place also I added extra, so that series will come. If you see this series, it will go until 2 power n. See, that is the reason time complexity became 2 power n. You know very well. This one above one same. This one above one same. No need to repeat every time. Because of same, I am just that I don't want to spoil this diagram, right? This diagram purpose is different. This diagram purpose is different. That is the reason I don't want to spoil it. Its purpose is entirely different. Its purpose is entirely different. Please be careful. Right? So what exactly I am going to do? Let's see. Time complexity you know, space complexity also you know, right? What is the dynamic programming? I am going to explain now. You are really fine. Let's see this one. Time complexity of this program. Listen, time complexity of this program 2 power n. The reason is, listen, every function cost is constant. You know very well. Every function cost is constant. Time complexity became 2 power n means approximately 2 power n function calls are there. This is the major story what you have to understand. It is the major story. Time complexity of this program 2 power n means, what is the meaning? Every function cost is already constant. You know how? How you know every function cost is constant? How you know every function cost is constant? How you know this? This is the reason. Every function cost is constant if you neglect recursion, because recursion they will